Hello, this is TJSeMethod Selimi. I'm an award-winning author, qualified life coach, and business growth mentor, specializing in emotional intelligence and human behavior. And in the next 20 minutes or so, I will share some useful strategies on how to defend against the psychology of fear, remain confident, and be optimistic in times of turbulence. We are living through an unprecedented moment in modern history, with a majority of countries and businesses grinding to a halt to contain the spread of deadly COVID-19 virus. Billions of people's lives have been put on hold. And the effects it's having in every aspect of your life, especially the long-term impact on mental well-being, is undeniable. Even for the most energetic minds, worldwide events like this can make it challenging to stay balanced, confident, and optimistic. There is a lot of emotional responses as a result of coronavirus. There are many jokes that are going through WhatsApp and the internet. And many people have reacted and overreacted. That's why I've put together this video, to guide you on how to best defend against the psychology of fear and remain confident and grounded at times of turbulence. Although it may seem like the proverbial walls are closing in, anxiety, fear, doubt, and panic are the worst possible reaction you can have during a crisis. Mainly, as the world's media focuses on the corona pandemic, even more people than ever before are experiencing anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, insecurities, and panic. Not being in control of yourself, fear of death, fear of infecting the loved ones, and the stress from staying at home and not be able to work and support your loved ones is massive. Countless of other emotional driven reactions that comes from information overloads also become overwhelming for many of you to handle. For instance, a tornado or a hurricane is an event that happens quickly with a long recovery. They are geographical disasters that most directly and severely affect people in that area. But a global pandemic, such as the one created by the coronavirus, presents a very different threat. One that has geographic, economic, physical, business, financial, and psychological impacts. It is an invisible enemy, full of unknowns and uncertainties. It is silent, mostly hidden invader and invisible killer. Yes, it is a frightening experience to be on lockdown. Still, it is essential to objectively look at the figures presented to us and published, which so far indicate that 80.9% of infections around the world are mild, with flu-like symptoms and can recover at home. 13.8% are severe, developing severe disease including pneumonia and shortness of breath. 4.7% as critical and can include respiratory failure, septic shock, and multi-organ failure. In about 2% or more of reported cases, the virus is fatal. Risk of death increases the older you are. Relatively few cases are seen among children. While the novel coronavirus on one hand appears to be deadlier for older people than young, remember, it does not discriminate by age, by political ideology, social class, borders, nations, clans, religions, skin color, education, or your economical situation. The COVID-19 virus is showing us just how connected and interdependent we are as species. We think we are divided, but the corona pandemic is giving us a very clear message. We are only cells in one unified human collective. And just the way we can get sick together, it is essential for us to heal together. With the current global situation, you may be trying to make sense of the chaos and uncertainty and feeling like you've had a harsh knock with the unfolding events of the past few months. You may not know how to move forward, how to adapt, but what's essential right now is for you to stay in control despite the chaos in your outer reality. And you must acknowledge you have the ability to cope and to live congruently with what inspires you the most. Your immune system is most robust when you live in alignment with what your highest values are. Why? Because when you do so, you are in a state of eustress and not state of distress. So no matter what goes on in your outer world, instead of reacting and going into your amygdala, which tends to induce stress and runs down your immune system, which then aggravates the potential for health issues, you can stop, pause, and find out in that specific moment how whatever is happening around you is also supporting you and benefiting you. Because you know, in every magnet there is a positive and there is a negative pole. So similarly, in every crisis there is a blessing. It's up to you to find it. Do not let your routine, one-sided psychology increase your doubt, your fears and uncertainty, which then in turn weakens your immune system. Finding out how it is serving you according to your new reality can help you carve a new temporary plan for your life that is more inspiring and can help you get what you want in this moment in time. As long as you stick to what inspires you and follow with high priority action you can take at this moment, you are going to help and build your immune system. You become more responsible, more adaptable, and more focused in the now, decreases the chance to have a sympathetic response, which then tends to cut down the immune function, and you become more enduring. Statistics show that a lot of people who are having the side effects and symptoms from the coronavirus are people who already have weakened their immune system and have pre-existing conditions. Not all of them, but a lot of them. As a result, many of you are asking, what can you do to reduce the doubt, the uncertainty, and the challenges associated with this so-called the deadliest virus of the 21st century? So it is to your advantage to make sure that you do anything that stops you activating your own amygdala fight or flight responses. It is what weakens your immune system. So taking action that inspires you on a daily basis will enhance and optimize your immune system. And it is the wisest thing to do through those crises. Make sure you eat wisely. Drink plenty of fresh water. Get daily exercise and adequate rest. Incorporate 30-day meditation. Get sufficient day and sunlight exposure and spend about 10 minutes a day to do breathing exercises and breathe deeply. You can fill your days with actions that inspire you. Remain objective more than irrational and learn to identify the many hidden upsides to any so-called downsides the world is projecting on you in every moment and through those crises. Practice a good hygiene by washing your hands often for at least 20 seconds with soap. Avoid touching the face with hands, especially the eyes, nose, and the mouth. And cover coughs with elbow or tissue or a face mask and stay at home if sick. Stock supplies such as food, medications, hygiene products, and other essential in the case of 14 days or more extended quarantine. Get a seasonal flu shot on a regular basis if you have a weakened immune system. Postpone non-essential family or business travel, especially to areas with active outbreak. Employers and education institutions can set up virtual classrooms, use remote video, do conferences or meetings, allow employees to work from home, postpone large gatherings, and encouraging more and more people to work from home so they are preoccupied with what inspires them. History has shown us over and over, it is the challenges in life that often initiate significant growth, innovations, creative solutions, bold and ingenious actions. Another helpful tip to get everyone through this difficult time is keeping a routine, like going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. You can wash your hands every time you're out. The healthier you can be, the better for you and those around you. The closer you can get to whatever that inspires you, the better you are going to cope. So, the more you do the actions mentioned above, the more you build the confidence required to go through this, I call, temporary crisis. Making sure you follow the government's advice and keeping informed daily is an essential process to fighting this virus. That said, it is also advisable to limit your exposure to TV and social media and information overload around coronavirus. You decide how much time is best for you. Myself and many of my clients have adopted a maximum 30 minutes a day exposure about COVID-19. Many of my clients are now using this free time to do more Skype coaching with me to feed their psychology with knowledge and information that boosts their immune system. With some, we are innovating new products, rethinking their sales and marketing campaigns. We're doing training online to inspire their employees at home and help them go through those uncertain times. And we create new ways of doing business and inspiring the employees while they're in total lockdown. You could do the same. Others are using the Skype consultations to find new ways to limit the impact coronavirus has on their business, employees, mental health, family, and also on socially. During this period of collective social challenge, I believe that it is possibly the best time for even more determined action from us all. I see the lockdown as an opportunity for renewal and a time for a new direction in life and for humanity. Many of us know how to fight the enemy we can see, but all of us are struggling to fight the one we can't see and can kill us from within. Being adaptable, consistent, and caring is what's required right now. And remember, past catastrophic events have proven over and over that there is no crisis without some form of a blessing, that there is no challenge without a support, and there is no setbacks without step forward, and no experiences that can ensure greater transformation for life. It's not what happens to you that matters, but how you perceive it, how you decide to respond and act on it that does. You have the power to become a master of your own destiny. You have control of your perceptions, decisions, and actions, but not all of the many events or so-called circumstances around you. But inside of you, yes, you are wise to continue to maintain your mental health by asking yourself what things you are in control. What is that inspired action you can take in every moment? You can read my international best-selling book, A Path to Wisdom, and use the 25 conscious engineering principles of TJSeMethod alone to be prepared for anything the world throws at you. It will teach you how to upgrade your own psychology and maintain a balanced attitude and a clear vision that can be your guiding light through darkness and crisis. I have used the same 25 principles to help develop best leaders, grow businesses, create products, and lift family energy, employee dynamics, and those around them lift their morale during turbulent times. It is wise to see that everything around us is ultimately on the way more than in our way. In my multi-award-winning book, #Loneliness, The Virus of Modern Age, I share how not to let so-called outer circumstances dictate your final outcomes and decisions in life, and also your responses and who you become. Those principles shared in both of my books will help you to remain healthy, balanced, strong, and powerful in every crisis throughout your life. Now is the perfect time to do something great and ask yourself the following questions. What can you accomplish in the next weeks or months that would have a significant positive impact on your life, family, and society? What big goals could you achieve? What new skills or learning could you acquire? What projects you could take on? And I challenge you to set a big goal for yourself and devote this free time you have to your self-improvement. For example, you could take an online course, improve your skill set. You can declutter your home. You can create a vegetable garden, take an existing business and turn it into an online business. You can learn how to offer online classes. You can learn a new language or learn how to cook or musical instrument. Or perhaps, like me, you volunteer on the local community and help others who are isolated. The choices of what you use your time for are endless. And it is up to you to decide what you do next. And if you are feeling doubtful or overwhelmed and need help finding the clarity of mind and heart you need to achieve your big goal, I've got you covered. To help you, as many celebrities, entrepreneurs, leaders, business owners, and professional people like you wither this physical, emotional, mental, business, financial storm, you can book a Skype crisis management session by getting in touch with a member of my team at info@TJSeMethod.com. As a thank you for doing all you can to help others through until the end of May 2020, you have a unique opportunity to work with me exclusively at 25% discount for booking as many Skype sessions as you like during this time. Finally, I would like to say thank you for listening and for being called to help more people, to awaken your inspired vision, and to make sure we are connected. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on social media. You'll find all of the links you need for us to become connected on my website, which is TonySelimi.com. TonySelim.com. Remember to share this video and help limit long-term mental health of every human being. Lastly, thank you for the opportunity to be of service to you and through you to humankind. I will leave you with one paragraph from my upcoming book, Unfakeable: How to Grow Your Authentic Power, Revive Your Senses, and Skyrocket Your Success. A message worth propagating with everyone you know, care, and love to help them do the same. In understanding, loving, and integrating your disowned and masked personas into one authentic being, you can unleash the freedom and power residing in your God-given inner genius. Don't let the past dictate your future place in history. Instead, use foresight to become a master of your inspired destiny.